Well, howdy, howdy. I guess I am here. And yes, Mom, I know I'm late. Sent me a message. I looked at my phone and it said 9:02. So I'm not too bad. What time is it now? 9:05. Not too bad. How you doing, pork chop? Hope you're doing well. I guess I got everything set. I'm using StreamYard because tonight is giveaway night. And I think I just got notified that I'm live. I love how it tells you you're live. Yes, I'm live. Video collaboration. Hmm, Anyhow, hello, Miss Wendy. How are you? Hope you and Ray are doing well out there. And I don't know what the temperature was up there today. It wasn't. It was cooler today than it was yesterday, and it's supposed to warm on up this weekend, which is going to be great for the Bowie flea market. So hopefully the weather cooperates and it's nice wherever you're at. Anyhow, we're going to have a giveaway here in a little while. Hello, Miss Lisa. How are you doing? I was looking in there a while ago, and that's one reason why I was late, because I thought, what am I going to give away? Because since I've started telling China Dolls and a few others no on a lot of stuff, almost everything they offer, actually, um, my some of my stuff is starting to kind of thin out. So nothing really new, and there's only a couple of things that I think might interest any of y'all. We will see. Uh, and it depends. Just from watching y'all's content, probably not. I've got, well, we'll see who else comes in. I've got a webcam. It's a pretty decent webcam, not too bad at all. But then, because I don't know, if you're not using the computer or web, like a webcam, then it wouldn't really do you much good. But I've also got, I went ahead and brought this in here and I thought, well, we can do this. I'll tell you right up front, it does blow out the keyboard really good. It is not as strong as some of them, but it beats the heck out of buying canned air all the time or a $15 gift card. We'll just show these again here in a little bit, but for now, that's what we're going to go with. Maybe start having your drawings after Bowie weekends so you will give a leftover that didn't sell. Yeah, I know. I haven't tried to sell this at Bowie. Well, this is new stuff. None of this has been trying to sell. So whichever, if either one is chosen, then I will take it to Bowie. I already actually did have a giveaway earlier. Gave my, well, it's at my daughter's house, but more so my grandson. I had done a office chair. Actually got that office chair in my car. Of course, you can take the legs off of it and just use the back and stuff. So I got that in the car, and then I got the legs in there. Anyway, they were needing one that he plays is sits in front of the computer, plays games. You kind of sit sideways in it. So, hello, Jason. How are you? Ray, how's it going, my friend? All right, I should. Hello, Mike. That sounded more Australian than British, didn't it? Hello, Mike. I guess I could throw a spot of tea in there, and then we'd be all good. Anyway, howdy. I really don't know what I'm doing, what I'm talking about. Well, Womble, I see your comments on here. I was having a technical difficulties, were you? I if I don't know, man. If if y'all do the Amazon influencer programs, I honestly, even if you just do the free version, you need to download and install the plugin to your browser called Oink. It's really good. Ray doesn't see you, Jay, but I do. Huh? That's crazy. Did you accidentally maybe click on it and blocking or something? I don't know. Seems like last year somebody else was having that problem. They couldn't see their comments, but they were commenting. But anyway, I don't have a whole lot going on. I have living life. uh, I need to got a few things in to do reviews on. Uh, One of the things, of course, you don't have to have Oink to do it, but it makes it a lot easier. Is if you are into the Amazon influencer program and into the creator connections, you can message all those sellers that has anything on creator connections, which just means it pays higher commissions. But you can message them directly and kind of start skipping that third party. All those replica Bluetooth car speakers that I had that I was doing those through China Dolls. Well, I messaged this seller, and they actually knew who I was. They said, "Oh yes, we know who you are, and you have done a few of these for us. We really like them. So yes, we will send you one and pay you $25." Show me the money. So it's kind of cool that you can bypass those agencies now. I mean, I guess you always could. It's just I didn't know it, but now I do. So it's pretty cool. Hello, Nana. I know we all know your real name, but I can. No, I'm not even going to try. You started talking about Oink. What is special about it? Oink is a plug-in that for your browser. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? I can show this. It's a plugin for your browser, and it allows you to look through Yvonne. That's it. Thank you. I knew she had a real name, but yeah, Brandon, he couldn't see my comments on his stream, and I can't see his comments on in Malcolm's stream. It's actually kind of weird. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. New window. Let me just go to Amazon. Well, we can just go to Creator Connections. Let's see. I gotta scroll that up. Can I? Yeah, I can hide that because you're not supposed to disclose numbers. So, share screen, window, link. There. Oh, added to the stage. But this is what Creator Connection looks like. However, Oink is these shortcuts up at the top. And so, let's see if I can scroll. Yeah. See, here's those cars, and I can click on this, and see you can hit like request, and I can just hit request, and it will. I can do that. Oh, I'm on this. I'm on the wrong computer. But anyway, that basically will send this message right over here. I guess. Well, I don't know why they don't show up on this. Oh. But anyway, that's weird. What happened? I can indeed. That's one can use me that. Cool. That was bloody odd. Mm-hmm. I need to figure out why I can't see you in Malcolm's. Anyway, you can check this stuff basically. I don't know if it's going to work because I'm on the mini PC instead of my big PC. I know it's not working because that I have that automatically clicked. But anyway, if there was like, here's the cool thing: if there were check today's orders, you can click on this. Well, I have to do other things first. But anyway, you can click on it and it will go through and see if there are, uh, see all the orders that were placed through your links. Like, say I had this truck and I had the video for it, and then somebody bought this, whatever this is, trash can. It would tell me, and then I could add that to my creator connections, and I would wind up getting commissions on that too. If because these items you're going to get what was this one, 10%, 11% commissions, where Amazon generally pays 1 to 2%, sometimes 3%. Creator connections is a lot more, uh, but it's really good, and they have the free version. And I started out with a free version, and I decided to go. I put all the numbers in ChatGPT, did some calculating and all that, and it said that it was very much worth paying for. And in the first month that I've had it, I've increased my uh, earnings by about $600 or $700. So yeah, it's worth $30 a month so far. And you can cancel it if it starts going down, and you think, well, I don't really have the $30, then you can cancel it. It's not a big deal, but I highly recommend it. That somebody sent me a message. Oh, this is old. I guess it didn't update over on this browser or computer. You would think that it would have, though, because I sent this last night. Actually, 5:39 a.m. I woke up real early, and I wasn't able to go back to sleep. But anyway, that's uh, if anybody wants to get into Oink and learn more about it, I'll tell them what I know. But the guy's got a lot of videos on it, and they've got two Facebook groups. One's for the free version that a lot of people talk on and ask questions about it. And then once you're a pro subscriber, then you get access to another Facebook group that is just for pro subscribers, paid subscribers. And there's a lot of helpful information on there. You'll learn a lot more. And I'm learning some things that I didn't know. You know, I'm the first one to tell you I don't know it all. I know a little bit, and I'll share what I know, and then the rest of it we can learn together. What do you get with a paid versus a free version? Like there's a this right here. That's something. Let me move this for a second because I don't want to. Let me go back. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We can go to. Oh yeah, I can show this page. It ain't nothing. You can storefront fetch. Of course, you can fetch all your videos. It'll put all your videos in OINC that you have done. The ASIN numbers. It'll put them all in there, and then. But the free version, you can do that too. But the other actions, collaboration checker. I wonder if that populated. Nope, it didn't. I didn't know they had this until last night. You know how most of us that do it have a spreadsheet or something of stuff you accepted and they've sent it to you and kept notes. That they've got one built into Oink, but I'm going to use it just for the creator connections, the messages that come through that. My emails, I'm going to keep doing it like I have been doing it. Who knows? I may work over, but there, you would throw that question at me. There's some different things that the pro version does that you can't do with the free version, but you can do a lot with the free version. Uh, Copyright audit, that's one of them. It will go through and find any videos, kind of like YouTube does, but it'll go through Amazon and find any videos that possibly copyrighted, which I found a few. But the thing of it is, because some of these sellers will take your video and they'll put their name on it. However, in order, it's called carousels. You got your top carousel and bottom carousel with videos. And if they don't have a seller video on there, none of anybody's videos will show up until they put one up there. And there was a few that I had that they had used my video for their video. That ways it would make the other carousels work because they have to get it started. And they had used my video, but my video was still down there. And I thought, go ahead. I mean, they didn't like outright steal it. There was like 3 or 4 that I found out of there was like 40 on there. And there was 3 or 4 that they didn't have my video on at all. And I turned them in. So they probably have, if Amazon deems that copyright infringement, they will have to move it. But YouTube is so much easier to do than that. We discussed that one a couple of weeks ago, I think, but a few weeks ago, YouTube took off some mods too, including Wendy. YouTube has a mod of its own. That didn't surprise me. Look at that. I guess I have. Anyway, if y'all get into the Amazon thing, and I don't know if you're just associate. I don't know. That would be a good question. If you're just an associate, if it would really be worth it, because all you're doing is placing links on there, and this is more of like the video influencer side of it. Because then you got, and I can't remember if an associate, if you get your own storefront too. Pork chop, do you? Because I think you're just an associate. Do you have your own storefront? Remember, you were going to check some of the old YouTube videos that had dead links. Oh, that was another thing the paid version does. It will analyze storefront health check. You can click that, and it will check. It's supposed to check dead links. I haven't done it because I haven't figured out how to do it. I've only been playing with it for less than a month. Remember, I checked some of mine, and there were quite a few. Yeah, sort most popular, and fix those. Now I need to see if I can set up. Oh, your storefront, yeah. But did the salt and pepper shaker last night. That was pretty cool. Finished the video and finished editing and everything this morning. Here was that office chair that I gave my daughter / grandson / granddaughters, whoever's going to sit in. It's going at their computer. But anyway, Tried to help me a long time ago, but they didn't approve my YouTube channel. I guess I didn't have enough subscribers. Well, honestly, it's the what do you call it? Interaction. What do they call that? What's the word? What's that word that they use where you have people that, you know, leave comments and stuff like that and hit the, well, no, it's not the audience retention. It's them people, your audience showing that they're doing something. It's like interaction. Man. Yeah, well, yeah, basically that's what it is. But there's a specific word that they use uh, that, yeah, because well, actually, I think I used Dash and Grandpa's YouTube channel. I don't remember how many subscribers I had, but I have heard of a lot of people not even having their YouTube channel monetized, so they had less than 1,000 subscribers, whatever, and they still got in it, but they had enough people that was uh, interacting with the channel. What is that word? I don't, engagement. If you have a lot of engagement, then you're good to go. And I don't know. I know how I know how you are on TikTok, but a lot of people get on there with TikTok because they you can put a TikTok video on there and you can have 1,000 views within a couple of hours and 5,000 views the next day, and that's how people can just, I mean, get on there easy. But then you still got to get your 3 videos to get approved. I need to get back into doing something. Just lost interest in a lot since my mom passed. It's totally understandable. Don't do it until you're ready to. Take your time. There, and there is no set amount of time. It could be a day, it could be a year, it could be 10 years. And nobody can say, I know how you feel, because nobody knows how an individual feels. But you'll get there. Anyway, uh, yeah, I really, I highly suggest anybody get into this Amazon thing. Uh, if you enjoy making videos and you can do them pretty good, uh, which most of y'all can. So it's not really a big learning curve on making a video. And you can make some extra money. And sometimes it could turn into your full-time job. Then you have to start. Then you have to start exercising, having to walk, which I needed to do anyway. But now, since I'm not doing Spark, I don't walk hardly at all. 98% of the time, I'm sitting right here, and it's showing. My legs has got water. What do you call it? Water retention? Is that what you call it, ladies? I know ladies have an issue with that, but I can wear a pair of socks, and it bulges out. My calves bulge out that far from just squeezing the water up out of my legs, I guess. The doctor told me to just walk a mile every other day. mile or two, whatever, move around. So I got to start doing that. But it was cold. We did go walking yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. But it's kind of like when I used to work at Blue Cross and Blue Shield. We worked at the FSU with the full service unit, the building where everybody's at. You could watch these little girls come and work there, and they'd be about that big around. And in about 6 weeks, well, about 3 months, they would be, they would just explode. And then in a few more months, they would just inch back down because you just go from being active to just sitting at a desk all the time. And it'll get you. It was funny to watch them come in. Have a little, have a little urn with some of her ashes. Sometimes I take that out with me. Days I do that, it brings me comfort. That's nice. Let me know where we go. Brandon, get a treadmill if you're at home so much. The thing about a treadmill, I thought about that, and I did, like I was showing on one while ago, I did go ahead and put in because I've had those little under the desk pedal things. Actually, there's one over my mom's now, but I did put in a request for one because I thought I never thought I would want to use one, and I don't think it's a matter of whether I want to use one. I think it's a matter of I have to use one. Because eventually, if I'm not careful, I'll be having to keep one of those mobility scooters, several years down the road. But I haven't heard back from them, so I don't know. But I'll probably get one in, and I may keep it. You know, that's what chiffons and elevate my legs. But I can't sit here and edit videos and have my legs up on the desk. I'm just not that flexible anymore. I've been having a problem with my bad knee swelling. Yeah, I hear you. My knees ain't bad, but my legs are cramping. And I think it has to do with that. And my potassium was low, and then I took some potassium prescription pills and went back and did blood work, and then my potassium was fine. But when you fold a treadmill up, they make a great place to hang clothes together. Yeah. Oh, no doubt. Kind of like those exercise bicycles. The handlebars make nice clothes hangers, or like a clothes rod. But yeah, I'll tell you what, sitting around, I've got to do something. I don't even know how many people we have in here. Let's see. Why did that go to there? Didn't want to go to there. Where am I? I think my speaker's off. Mm-hmm. We have an exercise bike like that. Makes some good boxing. We're having a weight loss challenge, so I use all my equipment before I'm in the league. Cool. So where does it say 12 watching is what it's showing? Who knows if that's right? Anyway, I don't know if there's anybody new, and we have these. Yep, museum. I don't know if, honestly, I don't know if anybody would be. Oh no, this one. I don't know if anybody here, Ray, you might would use it, but I don't know anybody else that would, unless you're going to start. If you did product reviews at your desk, you could use that. Because then you can just sit in a controlled environment and do product reviews. But some of the views and videos and stuff y'all do, you're going to be outside and whatnot. So, being right here and less food delivery got me lazy. I don't do anything like that now. I turned somebody. Emily had said that she saw on one of the Spark groups that somebody randomly got like $100 or $150 applied to their account. And because, what was it? Several months, like back in August or something, Walmart got caught, which we know all the apps do it. And Walmart said, "Oh, we had a glitch in our system and we owe y'all money." So anyway, I went and logged in and checked. I didn't have no money. Last time that happened, it was $500 and something dollars, and I hadn't delivered since March. That was a nice little bonus. But yeah, I remember I got over 300. That's cool. I think mine was like 534 or 554 or something like that. Which, well, no, I think I had enough in January, February, and March. I would have still got a 1099. I got a 1099 from Adobe because several years ago, I got onto those like Shutterstock, and where you can join it, upload your pictures, and people can buy them. And I got a 1099 for $11. I didn't think they would send one out unless you like earned like $600, but apparently Adobe does. So I think I made like $10 or $11, whatever I'd said, for a year. So somebody bought something. I'm on to another one called Black Box, and it's mainly like for little short video clips. And that one, every once in a while, I'll see 15, $20. I guess, but I haven't earned enough from those to where they're probably even going to send me anything. I have no clue. I remember Tim got some a while back, and he hasn't done Spark in quite a while. Yeah, I think that was in August. I don't remember. I used to have the same issue when I was a cab driver back home, Jay. You just need to stretch your back out when you can, or go for a long walk when you can. That's one of the things. I think, knock on wood, I'm going to be able to do some more adventuring here in probably about another month and a half on Dirty Shoes Adventures, probably mostly fishing. So if y'all are into fishing, or, I don't know, might go camping. I don't know. Fishing for sure, though. I definitely am going to go fishing. And my scooter. I never did finish my little ride around Wichita Falls down the walk. They're adding another part, and I'll probably be finished with it before midsummer. I don't know. Yvonne, did you want to be in the draw? If you got just a minute, did you want to be in the drawing for either one of these? If you do, stay here for just a minute, and we'll do that drawing right now. Which we can do that drawing right now, regardless. But if you want to hang out for just a minute, I do appreciate you coming and hanging out, though. I need to mix the food delivery back in. Yeah, let me giveaway tools. Did that switch? Yep, there we go. Choose a live stream. Catchy title here. Do y'all like my title of this live stream? Include winners when doing multiple draws. Oh, exclude. Well, we're not doing multiple draws anyway. I will enter my name. If I win, give it to. Well, I don't know. I think mom don't need a webcam. She'll be on what was that called? What's that one place? OnlyFans. She'll be getting on OnlyFans. I don't, and I think I gave her one of these, but I don't remember. But she don't even use a computer, it's a tablet and her phone. But anyway, we'll do this real quick. Or a $15 gift card, your choice. Um, Somebody throw a word out there and we'll use that. How about mom? We'll just use mom in honor of Jay's mom and my mom. Luckily, she's still here, but anyway, we'll just use mom. So y'all just type in mom. MOM. Hello? Is anybody there? There you go. Mom, mom, mom. I guess we could have put Mumsy. I wonder why they call him, why is it Mumsy? It's like, but there's a lot of folks that call aunts auntie. So I don't know. Do lowercase? I don't know. Go ahead and put the lowercase because I'm not real sure. There you go. Get your names in there. Let's see. Start clicking. Let's see how many we got. 5. How many did it say there was in here? Can we do this? Where is YouTube? There's YouTube. That says there's 7. Oh, I guess. Good Lord. So it was 12 while ago? I must have bored people. But anyway. Okay. Let's do this one more time. Start collecting names. See, there's still 5. All right. 3, 2. Well, I guess Yvonne left. She says she's out. She's out, huh? Okay. Yeah, 9:44 anyway. Let's do this. Pork chop. You won. Congratulations. But for real, if I'll get another one. So if you want the air duster or the what do they call it? The violent. It's violent. The violent fan. If you want that, I will send it to you, or if you want the webcam or a $15 gift card. Totally up to you. You just let me know. Please, I would rather have the 15. Okay. That would actually be easier too and cheaper, which is not that big a deal. But yeah, I actually could do that. I could actually do that right now, tonight. Well, not right this minute. I can't do 2 things at once like that. And get that sent. It should be in your inbox either before midnight. So congratulations. Maybe I don't know. Wait, hopefully it's going to be cool because on I did say that I quit accepting all the lower price stuff and, and only accepting higher price stuff. Or I'm trying to do it, but some of it still may be lower priced. Well, my cup lid just popped up, and I guess it's telling me I need a drink. Anyway, one thing about it, we might start getting some more high dollar stuff to give away. The projector, that was pretty high dollar wise. I don't, have you got a chance to use that yet, Jay? And as Miss Wendy got a chance to use her mini PC? Wasn't it a mini PC? Yeah, it was a mini PC, wasn't it? Question: have y'all ever received a package from did you get to use it yet? Did you ever get it hooked up? Yep, she has. Man, well, y'all probably been busy. Um, ever received a package from Amazon that you did not order, and it did have your shipping address, so it is yours. It's not the neighbor's. I triple checked. Uh, I was supposed to be getting some tennis shoes in, but they were basics. Uh, but I got a pair of women's Asics running shoes. You're scared to grow in Ray's office, and I don't know. I don't thinking is maybe at the warehouse they maybe they have shoes in one section of the building, and somebody just went and pulled the order and grabbed Asics instead of that brand that I was supposed to get. Uh, and mom asked me to tell him. I said, "Who am I going to tell?" I mean, because if it was from a seller, I have no clue what seller it would be from. And if it was from the Amazon, well, who am I gonna talk to? Because I have no tracking, no order, no nothing. So I don't all I know to do with them because it was too little for my daughter and they're too little for my mom. So all I know to do is take them to B, make a little money on buying new shoes. They say, you're going to be drinking a lot of Panama coffee. They say Amazon packages that came like that are scams. They say never scan the QR code if it tells you to because they will steal your info. It was on our New Year New Year news. Yours might be different. To be in the van climate. Well, this was just in a the white plasticky bags with just your address label on it and, just a regular shoebox. There's nothing to scan, no letter, no email, no nothing. So so I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the shoes. I'll show you what they look like. They're $119 on Amazon, so, I mean, they're not like cheap shoes. So, they say FF what is that? FF Blast Max. So, I mean, they're not bad looking shoes, but there's no way I would have picked that color, and definitely wouldn't have picked the size 7.5. And so I can't do a review on them. Put 'em on. I I guess got till, Saturday Saturday morning to contact me and say, "Hey, we shipped it to your wrong address or put the wrong label on." That may be what they did. They may have just stuck my shoes might have went to somebody else, just stuck the labels on 'em. Well, I guess it's probably all automated, isn't it? I bet they just got a machine that does those labels. So somebody loaded it in, however they do it on the conveyor belt. Somebody loaded them wrong. I definitely didn't get them, and I it would be cool if they could start doing reviews on ASICs shoes. I know that's not like, you know, on Clouds or Nike or Reebok, but ASICS is a pretty good shoe. I mean, they're not $10. That's not, it's not, cheap stuff. Well, Lisa, you got a membership on my channel tonight. You're showing us shows on one of your shows last week. Maybe you accidentally clicked something. Oh, well, no, because I would have no, I would have got an order. You know, I'd have had to go through the order process on the because you can't just click it once. You'd have to go in there and use this card because I've got probably 6 different addresses to send stuff to, and probably 4 or 5 different card numbers. I have to change some of it sometimes. Depends on who's buying what and where's it going, and I'm an Amazon purchase administrator for my family. Make it sound like something big, but yeah, at least I had gifted memberships, and you got one. I kind of wish that other office chair would have been better, but it was for me. It was too tall, and it put too much pressure on the back of my legs. Yeah, I guess the nobody want pork chop didn't want the violent fan or the webcam. You could have done what was called only oh, done only for pork chop. I bet you would have got some engagement on your channel then. On YouTube. Ray, one of your not so favorite people in the gig YouTube world that sent me a free membership, and I never went to her YouTube channel to see what it was about. Nothing personal. I just don't have time to do it. But I don't know why. Just out of the blue, I got a free membership. I just got an email or something on it, and I got it. I can't remember who else got gifted memberships, but I remember at least one. So, so on the memberships, what do you? What are your perks? Because I remember, well, me and you talked about it. What last year? Year before? Whenever that was, might have been in 2024. I can't remember now. Well, I didn't ever. I don't know what I had considered it, but I don't know what to offer anybody in perks. Eventually, one of these days, when I get where where I think that I'm smart enough, know enough, I wouldn't mind doing like one-on-one coaching more. Not really coaching, but working with somebody. I'm like coaching or teaching, but just working with somebody and showing different things on like or making a YouTube page or a channel. I think that'd be kind of fun. But I don't know. I know people charge big bucks for some of that. And the thing of it is, all that information is out. It just you have to do a lot of research and gather it up and all that, or have a lot of experience doing it. And I'm not going to do research figuring stuff out. I'm just going to share what I know to do. Oh, one of my membership perks is to have their channel. When I had my memberships, I used to do member only live streams and bring invited guests. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that you let them advertise on your website. Oh, I don't mm, well, if I can get the visitors on a website, like the views on this channel, that would be a pretty big website because this channel, I mean, to me, it seems like it's others may not seem that much, but you know, it's, uh, it gets quite a few views. I was going to look. 'em. 44,050 views in the last 28 days. That would be a lot of visitors flying through a web page if I can get that many on a web page. To me, it would be. I don't know. Some people it probably wouldn't be much, but sounds good anyway. And oh, by the way, a couple of y'all noticed. Speaking of views, this channel actually hit 1 million views. 1 million. It'd be kind of cool if it was subscribers, but maybe someday. But 1 million views. That's a lot of people that have seen my ugly face. I'm sorry for the, sorry for the nightmares I may have caused or may not have caused. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do a disclaimer on that giveaway here. We'll do the display or the disclaimer. Otherwise, they can't say anything. Whenever my channel gets to that point, I won't turn on memberships. I have nothing to offer. And that Jay, that's what I'm like. I don't know what I could offer that I don't already offer for free, you know. And oh, you saw my post? Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, 1 million views. And you know I'll tell y'all what is crazy. If you think you're going to make, of course, doing gig YouTube channels, the RPM is a lot higher versus doing review videos, a channel. But it's funny, the views are, climbing, 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 but your estimated revenue is going like this. I mean, it's crazy how it works. And you people that economists out there, the only thing that I'm thinking, and I may be wrong, but y'all can tell me, is um, advertisers. I don't know if you know exactly how it works, but they bid on spots on YouTube channels. Like one might pay a nickel for 1,000 views or whatever, but what they're paying is less now because we're out of the shopping season and we're not into that spring when it starts picking back up in the spring for your spring goods. So I think it's kind of at a lull. Now I may be wrong because right now the RPM on this channel is $5.76, and it was up to $7.89 or $7.99 on Dash and Grandpa / Ask Grandpa, and it was $11 or $12. So you can see there's a substantial difference. I'm heading to bed. Good night, Grandpa, and everyone. Good night, Miss Lisa. Have a good night and be safe tomorrow. Hopefully, y'all make lots of money or make lots of money tomorrow. But anyway, I will definitely be back on the videos and live starting in the spring. There's outdoor things I'll do. I don't know if I can ever get Dirty Shoes Adventures monetized because I don't know what outdoor videos the RPM is. I know, and the only reason why I think gig channels the RPM so high is it's technically they're finance because a lot of the videos you're talking about how to make more money and blah blah blah. So your RPM is going to be higher because that's one of the higher paying ones. I think it's education and then uh, financial. I think that's the two top ones. You can probably Google it and see uh, which niche pays the more. But, but it would be cool if this channel was at about a $12 or $13 RPM. But anyway, that's that. I don't know really where I was going, but I was just saying it's kind of funny. Your views go up, but your pay can go down at the same time. It's just crazy. But I guess it just depends on advertisers and how much they want to spend. And apparently this the time of the year. It's the only thing I can figure. Luckily all the green arrows are still pointing up, but it got down into where it was $2 more this 28 days than the previous. And I was afraid it was going to get the little flat line or an arrow pointing down, and it still might because it changes from morning to afternoon to evening. It can change. But hopefully, springtime will bring in more advertisers, and that's when I put in for some lawnmowers. I don't know if I'll get them, and I need to start trying to get some springtime stuff. Oh, looks like you have 933 subs on Dirty Shoes Adventures. Maybe advertise it to everyone on here. Well, actually, Steve mentions it occasionally. Apparently, he likes that channel. But the thing of it is, even if I got the 1,000 subs, you'd still have to have that many watch hours. Let's see. Yeah, I could log into there. Switch account. Oh, I don't have it on this computer. But you'd still have to have the 4,000 watch hours. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, let's switch account. Add account. Oh, well, maybe it will let me. Yeah, Dirty Shoes Adventures. Next. Let's see if the password's saved. See if it's the right password. This sign in faster, not now. He told Osborne you can't afford this vintage guitar. Then Ozzy flipped it over. There's a video that was just on that homepage. Why is it not? Oh, that was the wrong account. Oh, okay, switch account. Said Dirty Shoes Adventures. I would guess it was a different password. I don't know. Hmm. I think it's trying to log me into an account that don't have a channel. Yeah, It's not. I don't know. Anyway, I saw the Ozzy video. That was a good one. Still have a lot of great videos that everyone can watch. The scooter videos are fun to watch. The one thing about the Dirty Shoes Adventures, they're what they call evergreen content. There's really nothing on it that is time restricted because a lot of it's state parks, campgrounds, fishing. Those things don't change, unless the park closes or something. Great video. Thanks for the help. That's what makes things like that is what makes doing it worth it. That it makes you feel good that you actually help somebody a little bit or confuse them. But every once in a while, you'll get that one person is, man, you even do that. You didn't review nothing. I learned what it was, how to use it, and I showed you it being used. I don't know what else you want me to do. Be a lab, and some of them treat you like customer service. Beats me. I don't know. But you can sometimes go into and find the seller and then contact seller, and then you can put that link in the reply message. That way, you at least can direct them in the right direction. You may not can help them, but you can direct them. That causes a lot of confusion. Sometimes I confuse myself. Actually, quite often I do that. I don't know what account I'm signed into. It says Dirty Shoes Adventures, Brandon Smith, but then it says create channel. So I think it went to Dirty Shoes Adventures, but I think it put in another password, which made it go to something else. So I don't know. Some of these trolls were test tube babies. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me none. Anyway, boys and girls, I think that's going to be a wrap. I was late, but I'm running late running over. So that kind of made up for it. I do need to go I've got a table to put together. I still got a big metal shelf cabinet to put together. And I've got this cool little gadget. Y'all might be interested in it for real. I mean, depends on what you're doing, but it's a little device, and I haven't even looked at it yet. So it's a thermal reader, but it just plugs into the bottom of your phone, and it uses, I guess you can install an app or something, maybe. Anyway, it uses your phone to read thermal, just like your regular thermal thing like I got. I've used in other videos, but I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway, I got that to do. The Bluetooth car speaker. It's a Corvette. The table, dining table, and that big metal cabinet. Big metal cabinet ain't gonna get done tonight. That's gonna be a 3-hour project, 3-hour tour. But anyway, if I don't get something done, I ain't gonna get nothing done. See, Ray, I confuse myself because I'm like, that don't make sense. Don't make sense at all. You're just rambling now. So I'm going to quit rambling and take a swig of my juice over here and see if I can't get myself into something. In the meantime, y'all have a good night and thanks for being here and keep smiling. And hopefully I will see y'all tomorrow night in Pork Chop. I will get that. I'll get that taken care of as soon as I get off here. Otherwise, I'm liable to forget. So, anyway, I am out, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye, y'all.